All right, ladies and gentlemen, today working on a Snap-on 87. It rusted pretty good. And the cutters are in excellent shape. I don't think they were ever used. These are probably mid-50s, 1950s, and it's got the vacuum grip is what they called it back then, but they're stiff. They need to be opened and worked a little bit. So what I normally do with a pair like these is I just WD and some carburetor cleaner until I can get it to where they function real good. Yeah, now it's starting to work a little bit. Oh, it's weird, no rust is coming out. Usually the rust starts coming out. Might come out the other side. There it is, it's coming out the back side. All right. Before I go in there, I got them where they open and close a little better now. Before I go any further, I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the wire wheel. Clean them up on the wire wheel, and then use a Dremel. And look at that, rusty. Anyways, be right back. Let's go to the wire wheel. Okay, cleaned up pretty good. Snap-on, the old Snap-on signatures in there. And so now I'm gonna use the little Dremel with fiber wheel. It's a 220 grit. All right, there's a small little nick right there and right there. So, hang on a minute. I am going to clean up just a little bit put this in the vise so I can control the file better, and just clean that bump right there is a little bigger than the other side. So let me do that and I'll be right back. I think I did pretty good. Now this is some stranded wire. I don't know what it is. It's probably 16, 18. It'll cut. I'm going all the way down. Just cutting it. I didn't take enough bite there. Hang on. There it goes. It has just a little bit in that one spot. I mean, it's right, still cuts. So I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. For some small, little tiny wire like this, if it'll cut that, I know it'll cut, you know, a little bigger. Now, if you look, this part of it's pitted. Excuse me, hiccups. This part's not. By the looks of it, it's sat in water like this. It's sat down in a box, or more than likely a toolbox that had some water in it, because the tip edge here is not pitted as much as this base part down here. But I'm not going to worry about it, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just put it on the flapper wheel, and then go to the 2000 grit wheel, and then I might put it on the gray wheel, then the 2000, and then buff it, and just leave the pits in it. It's just a good use tool, and for 50 cents, it's very usable. Just as it is, if I just leave it like this. But I'm gonna make it look a little better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, nothing fancy. Quick cleanup. It was rusty. You don't have to soak them in Evaporust or rust remover or whatever you want. You can mechanically clean them with a wire brush or wire wheel. I'm using this Mother's Wax, only wax I use, only wax I buy. One, it gives a little protection coating, and two, it pulls, see the black, that's the polishing compound residuals left. I'm just pulling it off. Probably should have went ahead and used carburetor cleaner first, just to get all the, yeah, see the compounds, there's a lot of it still on there. I should have cleaned it with carburetor cleaner first. That's all right. These are going to be a used tool. It's not going to sit. It's not going to sit there pretty in the toolbox just because it says Snap-on. And on top of that, it's 50 cents, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good used tool, good quality, nothing fancy. It's probably in the neighborhood of 70 years old. It's still a good usable tool. And I had to look because I think I've got another one, and I had to go find it. Or not, it's not identical. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. You can still see the pitting. I did not take it out. Now you can take this out. I could have put it on a flap wheel and then put it on the belt sander and taken it all off. Even some of it's worn. I don't think that's worn. I think that is damage from the water damage. But there's no need in it. You can still see the factory grinding marks. The cutting part is in very, very good condition. There's nothing wrong. There's no gaps. There's nothing there that will hinder where it won't work. It's just a good used tool. And I don't know what they sell. I mean, I got 50 cents in this, so I can't complain. You know, 10 bucks, 10 to 20 bucks probably a brand new off-brand. I don't know what Snap-on new sells it for, but doesn't matter. It's a Snap-on 87. That's the way it's marked, and it's marked on both handles. Snap-on 87. And like I said, you can see where this side was up because there's no pitting at all. And this side was sitting in liquid for a while. Now, I said I had another Snap-on with a vacuum grip. There's the vacuum grip right there. And it says vacuum grip. And this one, I think I got it here again. I got maybe 50 cents or $1 in this one. So, not bad. I mean, you know, for a good used tool, if you guys find this stuff like this that's in rusty, crappy looking condition, doesn't take a little bit of effort. I mean, you can have a good quality tool if you just take a little bit of time. I'm probably going to have 40, 45 minutes into this one right here. And I don't know about you guys, but tools for me make me a living or save me money. I have to have tools for my job, for my work. So I look for these good deals like this, and I've got too many of these kind of pliers now. I probably don't need it, but I'm making a secondary toolbox for my truck, another box. So I realized last week I needed some tools and they weren't in the box, so I'm going to have to restructure that box and make it better. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this will probably go in that box. Look for this old stuff and bring it back. Guys, go out these flea markets, thrift stores, garage sales, pick this old junk up. You'd be surprised what you can do with a Dremel tool and a wire wheel. You don't have to have the buffing wheels like mine. All my buffing wheels were used except for one, and all my stuff was used junk when I bought it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what you think of my little Snap-on. I guess they're diagonal cutters, aren't they? Yeah, I'd consider that a diagonal cutter. Pretty good shape. All right, guys. Subscribe if you like. Y'all have a good day.